Hello guys and welcome to the season review of the 31-32 season. Please stop doing that, my screen. What on earth is going on? It's having an absolute fit. Anyway, as you know, we had a very good season, winning the Europa Cup final against Liverpool in extra time. It was a very good game for us. Two absolute legends getting on the score sheet there for the club, Marigosu and Robertson. A very good effort from both of them there. Obviously, Cups-wise, didn't do amazingly well, losing to Wolves there. Tottenham and eventually came winners of that. They're a very good team this year. We got knocked out in the fourth round. We would have made the quarterfinals, obviously, next round, but that didn't happen in the end. Same in the... Where we at? That was the FA Cup. We won here. It was Derby, unfortunately. Derby actually managed to get to the final, which was good for them, unfortunately losing to Liverpool in the end. But they ended up having Bristol next and West Brom. Not too bad of a session for them, to be honest. But very good effort from them to get that far, especially beating us, who were in very much form this season. Premiership. We came sixth again, second season in a row, which we did. We could have done with some more wins. I mean, we could have easily got up to third. So we're looking for them Champions League places next year. We hopefully, if it's like real life, because we've won the Europa League, we should be able to go into Champions League next season. Not exactly sure exactly if that's correct, but theoretically that should be the case. Tottenham came away with it absolutely blisteringly. I mean, it's their first win of the Premier League ever, so they're doing very well there to do so. Hopefully our name will be on that left-hand side very shortly. Obviously, we're looking to get the Champions League. The FM21 mobile game will be out this month. It's coming out very soon. So realistically, I've only got 4 or 5 episodes left. We might have to push up the amount of episodes a week just to get these out and see what we do. Whether season reviews will happen, I'm not sure. This might be the last one you'll see. But in the big scheme of things, we're doing quite well in terms of progression. I mean, could have been doing better. Maybe I should have been doing 3 episodes a week. But at the moment of us doing it, I just didn't have enough time to film any episodes anyway. So Reading, Derby and Stoke are all going down there. So that's that in the big scheme of things. As you know, I usually do a bit of a review on the Wikipedia page which I make, which is updated now, but I haven't got many of the players updated, unfortunately, which is a bit of a ball ache. But let's have a look at the reserves, unfortunately, quickly. I say unfortunately because they did shocking. 1 win, 8 draws and 11 losses. I mean, the draws not bad, but look at that goal difference. -23. That's just terrible. 1 win, obviously, not particularly good. It was against Norwich, it seems. But other than that, we didn't do too great. I mean, we won the first friendly, and then it took us till September to win, and then we just kept drawing. I mean, a win against other teams would have been nice, but, you know, drawing. Obviously, Kluivert spent his time in the reserves this season, along with other players, but that was the way of the world, unfortunately, in terms of that. But we go on back onto the first team. Obviously, good performances all around from the players. McLear doing very well, although he didn't play that much this season. Guyana as well, having a stellar season. He's actually been here for ages. I didn't realise how long he'd been here. 22-23 season. So technically, I think he's been here 10 years. 1, 2... Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has been here 10 years. I mean, he hasn't been playing for 10 years. He didn't play in the first season, so I guess we'll see from there what we want to do with him. But very good performance, 22 goals in 34 games, so he's been playing very well. He's 27 years old, so it's took him a while to get into that first position, but he's doing very well in terms of that. Other key performances, Von Trotter doing very well here. He's been hanging around the club for a while as well, 23 seasons, so he's obviously the club's top scorer overall, which I'll need to update eventually. on the website, or whatever you want to call it. We have the likes of the main man, Robertson. Where the hell is he? He's there. Robertson, he's been here now 10 seasons. He's played 10 seasons, so his testimonial will be start of next season. I'm not sure if this game does it, so I might just have to come up with one. But it's nice to just have a bit of time to do something. So I might just show you 2 different teams and come up with a result, basically. There's not much really a way of making a game simulate it, so I might just do a random name generator for goals and stuff like that. I'll pick when goals want to be and who's taking penalties and stuff, but we'll see when that comes. But it's nice to see him coming all this way, especially coming from League 2 all the way up to Europa League winners and hopefully Champions League and Premier League winners, which will be very good for the young lad. Very good indeed. So in terms of that, that's really all I need to show you. Board request, I've decided to improve the youth facilities and training facilities. So they're on the ropes doing it. Our average attendance was 30,000 this year, so we're doing very well indeed of that. We've got some transfers coming in next season, so I guess I'll show you them as they come through. But obviously, we lost some players this season. Not lost, but we sold some players this season. Cesarini, he was at Chivo. Did very well this season, playing from CDM there, 5 goals, 2 assists. The main one that I want to look at is Fabio Cavallo. How on earth did he do? He got 13 goals, 2 assists, and 36. I mean, that's very respectable indeed. Where did they come in terms of that? Oh, they made playoffs, but unfortunately didn't get there. So maybe next season. Cavallo's obviously still going to be there, so 10 million they spent on that young lad there. Matarazzo, did he play much? Not at all. They wasted 8.5 million on him, but not my problem anymore. Fernando Quazira only played 16 games, but still scored 3, so maybe he got injured that year. Gregan obviously left. He was from our youth setup. For whatever reason, Tottenham decided to buy him. Well, they got him in on loan and then decided to buy him, and he hasn't played since. So I think he must be in the reserves, rotting away maybe. I didn't really know he'd gone, to be honest. You didn't really see this lad play, but he went to Cole and has done well this year. Harrison Wants looks to be a really good player. So he's been at Blackburn as well, 32 games, 12 assists. So he is a good player. He just didn't really play enough here. Paulo Henrique Mendes, we thought he was going to be a better player, but he just hasn't been. So unfortunately for him, that's where he's ended up. Lodi, club legend, played 12 goals there, 1.5 million he went for, and didn't really impress at all, it seems. Matthew Penn, also played from our youth setup, went to Bromley. They ended up buying him, so he played a few games. Danga went to Morecambe, one of my local teams. But that's that. Other than that, these lads went out on loan. Grady McCardle didn't really play. Patrick Healy didn't really play. Press the wrong button. Jara went out to this team, kind of played but didn't really. Andy Stokes went out to Hibernian. He played probably a decent amount, to be fair, and obviously we know Penn's fate. So that is this side of things. I think what next we'll show you the website and see who's won what in terms of leagues and awards that I've given out anyway. So thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you next time. So here we are on the Gateshead wiki. Obviously links are all over my channel. I actually don't think I bother putting them in the link of these descriptions anymore. I probably will do at some point. Well, as you know, 30,000 people at the Angel of the North Arena nowadays. 6th, 4th round, and the winners. Obviously, you knew all that anyway. These are what we've got overall player-wise. As you know, these are what happened. Have a look at them yourself if you want to. Not that anybody will care. Obviously, we spent a lot of money on Scarlino this year. 40 million. Most we spent on any player. Gaze, I think, second. I don't know, he might even be third, actually. We didn't bring in that many players, but we sold plenty and let people go out and loan quite a lot this year. So that's just one of them. But we now go on to the staff. Staff's all stayed the same. It's about to play an advert. Blooming brilliant. Player of the month went with July Benedetto, August Guyana. September Boy. October Nesbitt. November Marigosu. December Gombotsky, January Wagon, very good loanee signing this year he was. February Mertens, March Benedetto, April Van Schrotter, May Guyana. It was a bit of a shame for Wagon, he couldn't actually play in the final. Obviously he plays for Liverpool and that's where we're loaning from, so he couldn't actually play in the Europa League final, which was a bit of a ball ache for him. Most appearances was Mertens, 46, most goals was Guyana, 22. Most assists was Gaze with 8, so a very good first season for him as a youngster, getting 8 assists there. Most yellow cards, Scalino, 19, and most red cards, Scalino, 3. So he was a bit of a dirty boy this year, but played plenty of games and can play all on the back 3, so he's very helpful. Our highest average rating was McClear, as previously stated. Player of the season, I decided to give to Guyana. Played very well. Young player of the season had to go to Gaze, even though he was a new signing, but I decided to give him it anyway. All player of the season went to club legend Robertson, 3 goals, 1 assist. It was either between him or Marigosu, but I decided to go to Robertson. Signing of the season was Scalino with his 7.34 average rating. Team of the season, this was Mertens, Gombotsky, McClear, Scalino, Main, Terral, Benedetto, Nesbitt, Marigosu, Robertson and Guyana. So I wasn't expecting Nesbitt or Marigosu to really make it. Robertson makes it because he can play in literally any position, so he always makes it every year. But that's one of them. EPL, obviously, won by Tottenham, City runners-up. Championship, Bournemouth and Brighton, so they're on their way up this year. FA Cup, Liverpool won it. Carabao, Tottenham. Community Shield, Tottenham. So they're looking very, very hard to beat in the upcoming seasons, which is when we'll be wanting to try and win it. So it's going to be like 2 episodes a season, probably, at this rate. Depending on how I feel. Maybe 3 if I can bother doing 3 videos a week. But it definitely won't be this week. It'll be next week and the week after if I bother. Champions League was won by City, so a very good performance by the English teams this season against Dortmund. Europa Super Cup was won by City as well. We won the Europa League, and the Europa League 2 was won by Dynamo Kiev, the Ukrainian team, against AZ Alkmaar, who I believe are from the Netherlands. So that's a good effort from the lads. As you know, this has been the Gateshead International, Gateshead FM20 mobile career mode. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.